toapapper sen där.
Ja. Så här.
Man är positiv.
Att de inte går den vägen alla gånger. Nej, precis. Så det där. Ja. Ja. Det är snart klart.
Pär Strömberg, four-time nominated for the Dutch Royal Painting Prize and winner of the Vin Isaacs Painting Prize once. You're a Swedish artist and we activist.
Yeah.
And I want to welcome you to the Black Gym Gallery in Berlin.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you here. I wonder, what is the most common question you get about your art?
Yeah, why is it so dark?
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot of people want, I think, more jolly and happy colors and stuff, but my work is pretty dark.
Yeah?
It's not that I'm a very somber person myself, but it kind of reflects an inner thoughts, and it attracts me as well, the darkness.
Yeah. You're from Sweden. Is it something in that you bring into the art, like?
Yeah, I think our heritage and our pagan history in the northern hemisphere is quite important. All the old forest gods and the worshipping of the nature is quite striking, I think. And I think that bringing that into today is kind of filling some sort of longing for the past. Not that I want to go back to the pagan times, but I think so much to be learned from that period, and I think it's also very beautiful as a poetic theme.
Yeah. We talked about that. It seems like it's a lot of symbolism in the paintings. Is it something that you put there, or is it something that just happens when you paint?
No, it's a conscious choice, of course. The symbolism also shows a lot of the strength, I think, from our heritage, and it's used today mostly by black metal music in that scene. Not necessarily as something evil, but as a counterpart to what the society today has become. We seem to be on Facebook and Twitter all the time instead of really listen to our inner depth and selves. And to bring in that as symbolism, you can help find that kind of inner peace in yourself instead. It's kind of keys into the pictures as well.
And you show 17 pictures, like paintings, at Black Gym Gallery this time.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about them?
It's mostly drawings, actually, this time. I've been working with charcoal on paper, and it's kind of bringing the wood and the forest, you know, it's charcoal, that's burned wood, and it's on paper, it's pressed wood, so it's kind of fun to do something with that. And I never really, I've been drawing a lot, but I never really showed it, since I consider myself as a painter, and I mostly show paintings.
The name Ride the Lightning, could you give us a background for the name?
Yeah, it's the best album of Metallica.
So it comes from there. Yeah?
So of course, I mean, it has the heavy metal strikes back again in that sense. I think it's a very powerful title, and I wanted to do a show called that for a really long time, and it never really worked out that way. I think titles are fun to play around with. They're quite important in my work, in my pieces, but more like side stories, hints to the paintings or the drawings, and so is a title. It's kind of a collective name for all of it. But you will see a lot of flash and lightning and thunder in this, so of course it kind of resembles to that as well.
You talked about Metallica. Have music been a big influence for your art?
Yeah, very much so. The energy and the power behind music, especially hard rock music, has been very big and crucial for me. It's a big source for inspiration, and I always been drawing, making album covers for fellow friends of mine that plays in bands and so. And it's a strong symbolism used in that. Quite simple, but very strong, I think.
You had exhibitions in many countries like England. You've been to America, Holland, Norway, Sweden, of course. You've been to Germany before, but this is your first time in Berlin.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
It's exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah. Berlin is such a strong stronghold for great artists and great art, and it has such a history. So of course it's fantastic to be here. It's also fun to be here because it's a Swedish-owned gallery, and that's quite interesting, I think. I'm very excited about it, and I hope some people will come by and see it as well.
We hope so too.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.